everyone, and welcome back to Natlan Only. This will be a relatively short episode, just because I want to just talk about a few things. So firstly, I'm still liking Natlan Only to record, but I never actually explained the full premise of what we have to do. So the main premise of this account will kind of be like Java the Cup's swords only, or his spells only, where he will play and build his characters of their respective sword or element because of his geo only, and then he'll try to 36 star the Abyss, and when he does, that will be the end of the series. But as we know, he's still continuing with swords only because that was the first thing he started. So that in its main is the premise of what I'm trying to do. 36 star the Abyss with only Natlan characters. If that becomes a difficult thing to do, like I play for 2 years somehow and I'm still unable to, it'll become like Shy Not Shy's DPS roulette, where they just have to beat floor 12 to its fullest. It doesn't matter about stars, it just matters about that you can complete it. That'll be what happens. So, long story short, the goal of Natlan Only is to hopefully 36 star the Abyss, or if we establish that it'll be quite hard or very impossible to do that, we will in turn just try to beat floor 12 all 3 chambers and not worrying about stars. Or maybe if we're set on that we can't 36 star the Abyss, we'll go for at least trying to get 35 or 34 or something, like at least getting 2 stars on each chambers. Or if that doesn't work, 1 star, or 1 star on the last floor, 2 on the etc, etc. But with that being said, this brings me on to another point, that all that's really on this account to do is our conquest up until where it's finished, which for us it's Fontaine because we already did Natlan, as well as building all of our characters, which that's just repetitive. I've started thoughts on possibly another series on either Honkai Star Rail or Zenless Zone Zero, because I am running out of ideas to do on Natlan Only, rather than that's not just building characters constantly and constantly doing quests. But if that is something you guys don't mind watching, I won't mind just doing that. But in turn, the ideas for Honkai Star Rail is to... Okay, this is going to be really complicated to explain, but to put all of the paths on a wheel and spin it, and then put all of the elements on a wheel and spin it, and then any characters that line up with those 2 things to then spin that wheel, and that is the character I have to use for that element and that path, and so on, so forth, until we get the list of characters we can use. Essentially, in Genshin terms, it'll be like rolling a single character for a single element. So say if we got Nihility, say if we rolled Nihility and Quantum, and then we rolled Silverwolf, it means Silverwolf would be the only Quantum character we could have and the only Nihility character we could have. So along those lines, until we have an entire party team. Then of course it would also just be that plus the Trailblazer, so we can use the Trailblazer whenever. But for my Zenless Zone Zero idea, it was more along the lines of, because a 5-star Ambi is coming out, I'm pretty sure. I think she is already out right now, as of recording this. I was thinking of doing Ambi only, so the 4-star Ambi you get, and then the 5-star Ambi. But then I thought, that'd kind of be boring with just 2 characters. So maybe I do soldiers only? Because I believe Soldier 11, the 2 Ambis, and one of the 4 stars, new 4 stars, are all technically part of the same group, except 4-star Ambi. And I know, it's just a thought I had, it might not be good. So those are my ideas, essentially. I'll put like title cards after this, just to reiterate. And if you guys want, decide in the comments, and I'll also put a poll out on the community page of my channel. But if that doesn't get any like notice and no one really answers, I will just ask my friends what they think most sounds best. I hope you guys are liking this thrilling fishing game while I'm talking about this. With that being said, because of my lack of confidence in creating content and not really sure if anyone is enjoying it. I know some people are. Well, I hope some people are. But the one series I am enjoying the most is building all of my character series, because it's on my main account and I feel more comfortable on it. So I think rather than me trying to force out 2 Natlan only videos in a week and then doing a character building video, I might just alternate between Natlan only, character building, Natlan only, character building, and then when the 3rd series is decided, it'll be Natlan only, character building, whatever the new series is, then repeat pretty much. And then maybe any fun stuff like the C6ing Farina video, with then me soloing every world and weekly boss video that I am going to work on after this. But yes, that is my thoughts. So in brief summary points, feeling lack of creativity for Natlan only, because all I am doing is building characters, doing quests and events and Spiral Abyss, and trying to squeeze out 2 Natlan only videos in a week. It's kind of draining. I'm enjoying my character building series a lot more because I feel more comfortable on my main account, and I'm thinking of starting a 3rd series so I can have even more space between and give myself time to think of more things to do. Because so far, building characters, it hasn't been going well for me. I got a really good feather, I don't have it anymore, but it was crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and it rolled flat defense as its 4th, and then it rolled once into the flat defense and the rest into crit rate. And I know that kind of seems like, oh, that's a good one then though. Technically yes, but because this artifact set's 4-piece, it's not really. So yeah, just artifact farming in general hasn't been fun. It has been like, make you be more and more demotivated for this account, or just farming in general. Like, I am still yet to get another crit damage circlet for this set. That said, thank you for watching this episode. Technically it's a half episode, but with that said, I will see you all in the next one. I'll be uploading another video with this one, which is the C6ing Farina and battling every world and weekly boss solo. But I have to go record the fighting part now. So with that said, thank you so much for watching this video. And of course, leave your thoughts on the 2 series ideas. I will put the main plots in the main features of those series in the description and the comments. And then I'll do a poll, and then again, if that doesn't get traction, I'll just ask my friends. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye now.